people of Kenya are telling me, and I believe they are telling all of you, they don't know who will be president, but they know who will not be. Watu wa Kenya wameamua ni nani hata kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya.
My brothers and sisters, democracy is in danger.
We hold no grudge. We hold no grudge against anyone, but we hold grudge against corruption, misrule, impunity, the killing of our people.
The Democratic Party of Kenya is a duly established and registered political party under the Political Parties Act 2011 and other applicable laws of Kenya as provided for under Article 1 of our own Constitution. The party was built on the democratic principles of unity, justice, freedom, and equality, and on the understanding that a party that seeks to lead must listen to those it would lead, must trust the people whose mandate it seeks, and must embody the best of Kenya's heritage and traditions. Our Constitution further provides that leadership within the party shall be based on the equality of all persons and the highest standards of personal integrity, with all leaders bound by the party's code of conduct and pledge of commitment. The purpose, direction, and identity of the party are clearly set out in Article 3 of our Constitution. Our vision is to create, nurture, and sustain Kenya as a land of plenty for all Kenyans. Our mission is to provide a democratic government that enhances social and economic welfare and guarantees equal opportunities for all citizens, founded on the principles of liberty, justice, equity, and equality and unity. In pursuit of this mission, the party is guided by enduring values which include accountability and transparency, respect for human rights and freedoms, integrity in leadership, adherence to the rule of law, social justice and fairness, devolution of power and resources, equity, equality, inclusivity, and unity in diversity, corruption-free nation, and effective citizen participation in governance and decision-making. Ideologically, the Democratic Party is a homegrown center-right political party, conservative in outlook, but progressive in purpose, anchored in a moderate, orderly, stable, and disciplined approach to national affairs. We believe in constitutional democracy, individual liberties, a market-driven but socially responsible economy, and accountable government. In furtherance of these principles, the party is a member of the International Democratic Union and the Democratic Union for Africa, placing us firmly within a global and continental family of democratic movements committed to freedom, human rights, good governance, and democratic accountability. Leadership within the party is not a matter of personality or expediency. It is a constitutional responsibility. Under Article 11 of our party's constitution, it is provided that the party leader is the head of the party, and where the party has a presidential candidate, the party leader shall be that candidate. The Constitution assigns to the party leader the duty to provide leadership and direction, ensure unity, discipline, and efficiency within the party, articulate the party's vision, mission, and policies, chair the meetings of the National Governing Council and National Delegates Convention, such as this one, facilitate dialogue and cooperation within and outside the party, lead political party negotiations and coalition building in consultation with the relevant party organs, and when the party is in opposition, appoint a shadow cabinet in consultation with the national chairperson. It is therefore from this firm constitutional foundation, grounded in Articles 1, 3, and 11 of the Constitution of the party, and informed by our center-right democratic ideology, that the Democratic Party acts, takes positions, engages partners, and discharges its responsibilities to the people of Kenya. Let me speak plainly. The party is part of the united opposition, not out of convenience, but out of conviction. We did not come together because we agree on everything. We came together because Kenya is bigger than any party, any leader, or any ambition. As a united opposition, we also came together because the reality facing Kenyans is harsh and undeniable. For example, the cost of living has crushed households. Public debt has mortgaged our children's future. Corruption has been normalized, has gone through the roof. The Constitution is under sustained assault by this regime of William Ruto. Independent institutions are being hollowed out. The promise of dignity through work has been replaced by the casualization, fear, and despair. It is therefore untenable that a fragmented opposition would be a betrayal of the Kenyan people. Unity is therefore not optional. It is a patriotic duty. As a former Attorney General and Speaker of the National Assembly, I speak today with deep concern. The Constitution is not merely being ignored, it is actually being manipulated by William Ruto, circumvented and undermined. We are witnessing executive overreach. Of course, a parliament that has been reduced to an echo chamber. Independent offices have been bullied into silence and open contempt. In truth, this is not governance. This is regression. The Democratic Party will stand firm in defense of constitutionalism, separation of powers, and the rule of law, not as slogans, but as living commitments. Silent when work no longer guarantees dignity. Wages no longer guarantee survival. Young people no longer see a future in honest labor. Instead, they see precarious jobs, overtaxation, a shrinking productive economy, and a government addicted to borrowing rather than building. The Democratic Party believes in a productive economy, not a punitive one. Industrial revival, not import dependency. And the social protection that works, not one that is geared towards public relations, as we have seen in the last 3 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let me put it frankly. The people sitting here and I will definitely unite and give Kenya one presidential candidate. We must put the welfare of the Kenyan people above individual ambition. However, let us not be naive. The forces of impunity and corruption networks now ravaging our country are also at work. They will attempt to weaken this unity. They will sponsor detractors, as you well know, they are tried to do even before this NDC, as indeed they were at work trying to look for a person that could compete with me for the position of party leader. They will, let me also make it very clear and unequivocal. Whoever among us chooses that path of being bought by the detractors, he becomes an enemy of the Kenyan people. Such a person does not serve democracy. That person serves impunity and will become an agent of destruction against the hopes of this nation. Kenya must never again be held hostage by personal ambition masquerading as principle. Our unity in the opposition must not only oppose, but must also propose. The opposition must offer Kenyans a credible economic alternative, a government that listens, leadership that is accountable, and politics anchored in ideas, not ethnic arithmetic. This is why the party will play its role thoughtfully, firmly, without ego, and without shortcuts. Dear delegates, you are the custodians of this party's soul. Your duty is to strengthen the party at the grassroots, recruit new members, speak honestly to wananchi, resist intimidation, and defend democracy everywhere. Do not lose faith, even in the face of constant police harassment, as has been witnessed in recent past. Do not retreat. Do not be silenced. I dare say, Kenya will rise again. Kenya is not broken beyond repair. Kenya is wounded, yes, but wounds require truth. Kind of wounds that Kenya have been inflicted on Kenya, they require truth, courage, and unity to heal. The Democratic Party stands ready to play its part. I want to assure you, the united opposition stands firm. The people of Kenya are awake. History will judge us not by what we said, but by whether we rose when the nation needed us most. Let us rise. God bless the party, Democratic Party of Kenya. God bless the united opposition, and God bless the Republic of Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Wiper Patriotic Front. And also just behind him, for the benefit of the DP delegates, let me introduce to you my candidate. Oh, very much. Let me invite my colleagues, my brothers, friends. I start with this one.
Magana is my name. Pledge number 1, I belong to the united opposition. Full stop. There's no comma. Number 2, this is where the country is headed to. If you're not here, lako halipo. Number 3, we have a problem in this country. if the government of the day that is so confident of winning an election can actually say, Honorable Rigathi has grenades, AK-47, Kenyans must start getting worried, because then Rigathi could be stronger than the government of the day. Finally, today in the today's newspaper, 11 billion has been wasted through she. And Parliament, being an appendage of the State House, they cannot summon the organs to account for it. We must finalize this, and the solution to Kenya is this team ahead of you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.
DP. May I begin by congratulating my brother, the Honorable J.B. Muturi, on his election as the party leader and flag bearer for presidential elections. DP, munajua nilianza DP. I can see you are carrying on the democratic tradition of actually holding competitive elections. Muendelee hivyo hivyo. Kwa kifupi sana, we are in the united opposition because we all agree to the one-term movement to remove the pain of Kasongo, which is on every household. Na tumesema lazima tujipende kama wa Kenya. We must agree to one candidate for the presidential and all other consequential seats, ndivyo tuondoe hii serikali ya uongo, ya Kasongo na uongo. Leo hatutasema mengi sababu tunaenda kwa appointment ingine. Tulikuwa hapa tu muelewe tuko pamoja as united opposition with one common purpose: kuleta uongozi bora katika nchi yetu, kuleta uongozi wa mwongozo ya kisheria na sio mwongozo wa mtu binafsi na vile fikra zake ziko. The manual for operating the Republic of Kenya is the Constitution of Kenya 2010. Asanteni sana. Huyu ni kiongozi wa People's Liberation Party, mahali tunasema unite, liberate. Ndivyo tupate umoja na haki. We have to unite to liberate Kenya. Asanteni.
P. Are you one-termers? One term. Congratulations to our brother JB for being elected unanimously as the party leader of the Democratic Party. We all know the founding leader, whom I had the honor to serve as his vice president, and is very elaborately displayed before us, the late Honorable Mwai Kibaki. As we move ahead, we want to make it very clear, that we shall hold together. We hold no grudge against anyone, but we hold grudge against corruption, misrule, impunity, the killing of our people. What happened in Othaya over the weekend is domestic terrorism. And we are taking legal action to do private prosecution of those individuals who have been identified as perpetrators. Because we realize if we don't, Kasongo will continue to take this country for granted. Number two, we are giving notice that Kenyans are not going to take this lying down. We are going to Vigilante House as a starting point for that prosecution. We will serve that complaint, and after that complaint, we will take action. Thirdly, I see the movement is alert. We are going to call for one forum for all the one-term movement candidates everywhere in the country to get together and agree, because that is how we are now also going to bolster our voter registration numbers when we call on everybody. So we stand united, very, very united, and the country takes note, the international community knows we're dealing with a pariah nation. May God bless DP, God bless our brother JB for standing so strong and able, and may God bless Kenya. Amen.
DP.
Wanadipi hamjambo. Tuko hapa kwanza kumpongeza ndugu yetu JB Muturi na wenzake viongozi wa chama cha hayati Mwai Kibaki kuchaguliwa kuongoza chama hiki cha kihistoria. Makofi kwenu jamani. Tulikuwa hapa juzi tukimpongeza Mheshimiwa Marthakarua na PLP ikimchagua yeye kuwa kiongozi na mbeba bendera wa PLP kwa kinyang'anyiro cha urais. Leo tuna furaha kurudi pahala pa historia kuona ndugu yetu JB akipewa ile tochi ya uongozi wa chama, naye sio tu kiongozi wa chama lakini ni mbeba bendera kwa kinyang'anyiro cha urais. Kweli si kweli? Mmempa hiyo idhini? Wangapi wamesema just in time? Hongera ndugu yangu. Hilo ndio jambo limetuleta hapa, lakini pia tumweleze ya kwamba nafikiri yeye amekuwa nambari 5 sasa kwa muungano wetu wa upinzani kupewa hiyo jukumu. Nilitunukiwa heshima hiyo na chama changu cha DAP Kenya, nikuwa namba 1 kuchukua hiyo nafasi. Karua alikuwa nambari 2 katika hapa ufungamano. Ndugu yetu Kalonzo Musyoka akapewa bendera na Wiper Patriotic Front. Ndugu yetu Matiang'i amepewa bendera na chama cha Jubilee. Leo tuna furaha kupata the 5th leader and flag bearer kwa muungano wetu, anaitwa JB Muturi. Nafikiri tukimaliza ya JB sasa tunangoja ya wa Munyoro mwenyewe, ako anajipanga. So tuko pamoja, lakini pia tumueleze ndugu JB ya kwamba sisi kwa muungano wa upinzani, sisi ni watu wa one term na tutaungana. Tukiamua ya kwamba ni JB atabeba bendera, sisi sote tutakuwa nyuma yake. Tukisema ni Kalonzo ama Karua ama Rigathi ama Matiang'i ama Wamalwa, sisi sote tutasimama nyuma yake. Mtatuunga mkono jamani? So leo tunataka tuambie msiwe na wasiwasi, umoja huu vile DP mnasema umoja na haki, our unity is not a choice, it's an imperative. Kama tunamtoa Kasongo one term, lazima tuungane hadi mwisho na tutoe mmoja wetu. So huo ndio ujumbe tunaleta hapa siku ya leo. Lakini pia mwisho tukisema the Democratic Party has been that light. Vile alama yenu ni taa. Hii ndio imekuwa taa ya demokrasia ya Kenya tangu nyakati ya Kibaki akipigania uhuru wa pili. But today as we speak, our democracy is in utter peril because of violence, because of hooliganism, because of goonism. We have a government that has gone into bed with goons. A government is supposed to be a government of the people, by the people, for the people. But when you have a government going into bed with goons, you no longer have a government, you have a goonverment. Na hiyo ndio watu wameumiza ndugu yetu Rigathi, wametupiga kule Malava, wametupiga kule Mbeere, and we are today demanding ya kwamba this must stop. There can't be democracy where there is violence and bribery. Tukitoka hapa tunaelekea IEBC. Tuko na referee who failed mock mtihani wa by-elections. We are marching there from here to demand that certain things be put in right, na ya kwamba tuwe na clear roadmap ya uchaguzi ujao. Na hatuna wasiwasi ya kwamba tutaushinda tukiungana vile tumeungana. Mtatuunga mkono jamani? Asante, Mungu awabariki.
Of Jubilee and Jubilee national officials are here, a big team. I will not introduce them, some of them have been introduced. I want to congratulate my brother and my friend, the Honorable Justin Muturi, for his election this afternoon as the party leader of DP and the presidential candidate for the Democratic Party. I'll make 2 points because we are all under pressure of time. Number 1, my brothers and sisters, democracy is in danger, not just here but in the region. The jokes we have witnessed in the region recently that passed for election, very dangerous jokes, are threatening to spill over to parts of our country, and we are looking at a government here that wants to borrow from those very dangerous jokes. Please, Kenyans, this is the time to stand firm in defense of democracy. Number 1. Number 2, I've said this before. Anyone who's betting for our differences, you will lose your bet. You will lose your bet. We are going to stand together and we are going to remain united. Our ambitions and our challenges, our individual interests, pale completely and are nothing compared to the unthinkable and unimaginable possibility of the continuation of this administration. Finally, because this is an opportunity I have in public to say this, tafadhali serikali, instead of bribing people around, use that money for capitation. Take that money to schools so that we help our children. The government has turned this season to a bribery season, going all over the country bribing people. Why do you bribe people if you are doing the right thing? Stop bribing people, take the money to schools, reduce the pain for our parents and our children. That is the future of our country. That's what reasonable people do. That is how Singapore became Singapore. God bless you.
DP moja na haki. I'm happy today. You know, I was there with mother during the foundation of DP, member number 11, life member then, by now founder of the bus and in the bus. So I bring congratulatory message to my brother JB for leading this party well. That's why you are party leader. And I congratulate the congregation here because you have made several decisions for this party. Mine will be very brief because we are going to another meeting. I was very dismayed when we were doing the politics for the member of parliament for Bere North. For the first time in history, I saw Vifaru Naame in combat gear arriving in Chicago to count votes. Kura inahesabiwa na bunduki na vifaru. Tukafukuzwa. Nobody counted, but it was announced. I will say no more. Now, when it comes last week, in church, naona watoto wanalia kwa tiangas. Naona watu na bunduki wanapiga magari bunduki, risasi. My dear Kenyans, I think we are going the wrong way. Not enough. We know what is happening to our education, crumbling. God help us. We must unite to make things right. Mnakubaliana na hiyo? Zaidi.
Watu ya DP mnasemaje? Ati mnasemaje? Ati DP mnasemaje? DP ni one term. Asante sana. I'm very honored to be here to congratulate my brother and elder Justin Muturi for being elected as party leader of Jubilee of DP and to fly the flag for the party. I'm very proud to be associated with the DP for 3 reasons. All of us started with the DP, ilianzishwa na mzee ya kwetu nyumbani Mwai Kibaki. Number 2, DP na DCP karibu inafanana. Si ndio? And we are all one term. And we are happy to have joined DP in Bere for the by-election, uchaguzi ambaye tulishida tukaibiwa. We are here to say, the people of Kenya are telling me, and I believe they are telling all of you, they don't know who will be president, but they know who will not be. Watu wa Kenya wameamua ni nani hata kuwa rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Hawajui ni nani. wametuambia sisi yote tutoe mtu hapo ndio mnataka hata nyinyi. I want to give my commitment and that of DCP that we shall make whatever sacrifices necessary to have one presidential candidate to make William Ruto one term. As we speak here about on the occasion of this occasion, we remember Mwai Kibaki, that great man from Othaya. Kasongo and Soprano were in Othaya, saying how they emulate Mwai Kibaki. But the first thing Kasongo has done is to destroy the legacy of Mwai Kibaki of free primary education. Number two, ameenda Othaya kwa ECK Kariki Church, amesema vile anamheshimu Mwai Kibaki. Next weekend ametuma askari na wahuni in the same Othaya in an ECK church in Wetima to beat women and children. Hiyo wewe unasema ati unaheshimu Mwai Kibaki. Umeenda Othaya, umekaribishwa vizuri, a few days umetumana kanisani akina mama na watoto kupigwa. It's a shame. Si ndio? Now I will be telling the people of Kenya that attack was not just a normal attack. We now have the details. It was an assassination attempt sanctioned by William Ruto and executed by Murkomen. We'll be giving full details in the next few days so that Kenyans can know what happened. And I want to tell the people of Othaya, mlikuwa mnatungoja kwa hiyo mkutano, tutarudi huko na hao viongozi tukuje tusungumze na watu ya Othaya. Because we cannot be intimidated. Finally, don't be worried. The Kenyan population is one term. Viongozi ndio wanaradarada kutafuta pesa kwa Kasongo. But wananchi wako sawa, si ndio? The wananchi are okay. Kasongo alienda hapo Nyeri akaita mkutano ya watu 18,000. Akawapatia kila mtu 5,000. That is 90 million. Wakanipigia simu. Kasema Rigiji, ulituambia hii pesa tusipeleke nyumbani, inaweza kutuletea madhara. Panga mkutano Karatina, tutumie hii pesa kuleta watu kwa hiyo mkutano. So I got a meeting, they paid fare for everybody and lunch. I addressed a meeting of 30,000. That is why they were annoyed, wakasimamisha mkutano ya Othaya and Kiawara. That will continue. So don't be worried. There was a narrative in the beginning of the year at watu wanatoka United Opposition, sijui wanatoka DCP wanaenda kwa Kasongo. Hakuna mtu anatoka DCP ama United Opposition. Those were moles and spies of Kasongo in our party. We have removed them. Wamerudi pahali walitoka. Kwa hivyo, there is a transfer window. In the next 2 months, wale wasaliti wote na spies na moles ya Kasongo, tutawatoa warudi pahali walifanya nini? Wengine wanatoka DCP wanaenda straight kwa Kasongo where they belonged. Mwingine alikuwa kwangu, tukamtoa akakimbia Kenya moja, akafukuzwa, akakuja kwa Matiang'i, akafukuzwa, amerudi kwa Kasongo. And that is what we shall do. And among ourselves here we'll share intelligence. Tukifukuza moja tumejua ni mtu ya Kasongo, usikubali akuje kwako, wacha arudi kwa Kasongo. Siko namna hiyo. So thank you very much watu ya DP, tuko pamoja. I want to assure you we'll work together. These leaders, we are all committed. We'll have one presidential candidate to face William Ruto to make sure he is one term so that we restore the dignity of the payslip and we restore the Kenyan nation. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much.